Let me take this bullshit off, man. And we're live again, ladies and gentlemen. Still Lost Ones podcast. As you see, we put more clips of previous episodes on the podcast. Ruler, what's up, my boy?
What's good? What's good?
Man, trying to get these little technical difficulties out the fucking way, man. Listen,
Yes.
like and subscribe to the podcast. View the shorts, like the shorts, all that shit. Let's get let's get right down to it, man. Let's get right down to it, man. What's up with this presidential election, man?
Man, where you want to start? Where you want to start, man?
What you think about it, man? Let's start with the news. Um, let's start with the news. Joe Biden backing out of the race. I'm not surprised because the nigga is slowly dying from dementia.
Yeah, I heard that too. I heard that too.
And what's crazy about what's crazy about it is the nigga it's so crazy that the nigga literally been showing signs of dementia when he first was running for president. Now all of a sudden people mad and people want to cross seeing Van Jones on CNN crying. What's up with y'all crying over these white people, man? Van Lathan, I think that's his name, Van Lathan.
Bruh.
What's your thoughts?
So my whole initial thoughts, like, I guess I knew it was gonna happen. Like Biden can't go 8. He couldn't go 8. He barely could go 4. So like he couldn't go 8. He knew that. And then as far as he knew that, bro. You know, it don't take dementia to know you can't go 8 years, bro. Not in that office, bro. You seen what it did to Obama. He went in there looking like he was about, he was his age, came out looking about 50 years older, man. It's a different world in there. He couldn't go 8. Trump personally can't even really go 8, but Trump took a year off. So it's like, he got, but
Trump took 4 years off.
yeah, I mean, yeah, he took that term, that, them years off, that term. So like, yeah, Trump had time to, like, relax and stuff. Biden can't go 8 straight. He can't do it. And he knew he couldn't do it.
My thing about this is, and I seen Sage Steele, former ESPN reporter. I seen this video she made where she interviewed Biden. When he first got elected for president in 2020, or it was one of his first interviews after winning. Even then, like the nigga was non coherent, like just blanking and just stumbling on words. Like so, to his family, his his advisors, people who in his camp, the Democratic Party, y'all are the blame for letting this old ass nigga who knew he wasn't mentally coherent to run for president. Let him become president. The fuck just winning, just become president. And now to see that he's not even going to finish off the race, he's probably not going to. He's going to finish off his presidency, but he's not going to be the one making decisions. It's weird. It's not weird, but I mean, I guess physically, I think it's smart for him. I'm not going to take that away, but he shouldn't have been president. I know the notion of people voting for him because they didn't want Trump to go another 4 years, which I understand. And I'm a preference this what I said on my story. I don't want Trump to be president either. I don't think he's just as fit as Biden, honestly. But I'm tired of people voting for these two system parties that neither side is doing anything for black people, really for anybody who's not in the high class or wealth type of people. And we keep giving our time, our money, our resources, and our votes to these people who don't care about us. And we seen the same thing with Kamala Harris becoming a front runner for the Democratic Party. I don't think she's I don't think she's well equipped to run or to be president anyway. I know people want to knock off the agenda of having a black woman for president, even though she's not black. She's not black, y'all. She's half Asian and half Indian. So that's already a lie. She's been a part of many crime bills to keep and put black men in prison for marijuana charges. So now these days she's on interviews laughing at it and saying she will smoke weed. But you're the same one that's been a part of systems to put black men in prison for weed. Like Joe Biden, another one. He's the one who was calling black men predators. And this is a man y'all made president in spite of Trump. It's laughable, honestly.
Yeah, man, I got no words for America, man. We're in the shitter. That's why I never really fucked with this country. Like, I really never fucked with America. I mean, I hope YouTube don't get me for hate speech on that, but it's the God honest truth. Like, I never really fucked with America.
I mean, we're better than everywhere else. Don't get me wrong, but I rather, but just the saying of what this country has stood on, what it's become, where it is now. Like, yeah, we got stuff that is in our favor, but like, wow, this shit's ass, man.
Majority of its ass. I mean, yeah, America is. I mean, America, yeah. Don't get me wrong, yeah. But just because it's better, that don't mean you gotta fuck with it. Like the Warriors was better than everybody else, and people ain't fuck with them for real. You had people who did, but then you had people who didn't. So, and the truth is, they were better, regardless of how you want to look at it.
This nigga said, "Yeah, he put it in basketball."
And it made sense. It made fucking sense, bro. You know it did.
It's crazy. I seen people say, I had put something in a video of Kamala Harris where this one lady was talking like, why y'all want to vote for her for president? She's been leading to put people in jail for simple weed charges. Like, and it's crazy. This is when one girl had messaged me on Facebook like, yeah, but Trump. I'm like, listen, like, I don't think Orange Man is any better. Please don't get me wrong. Orange Man ain't better neither, but then why are we giving our votes to these people? What have they done?
It's just, bro. To be honest, I don't even know. Neither of them has done anything.
They haven't done anything. And yet,
and niggas is already siding with Kamala. Like, y'all ain't even hear 2 seconds of what this bitch is about to say. And y'all already siding with her. Y'all already say, oh, she got my vote. The fuck? That's the same shit y'all did with Biden. And look at what the situation that we're in now. Don't get me wrong, bro. Trump, not really the ideal pick either, but Jesus Christ. The 4 years when Trump was in office, I mean, let's keep it a stack, bro. Like, we didn't worry about Russia. We were getting stimmies. I'm not saying life was good.
You know what, niggas? You know what? Don't say that because niggas gonna say that. Oh, y'all niggas only gonna vote for him because of the stimulus check.
I'm not even saying that. I'm not even saying I'm voting for him because of stimulus checks. I'm just saying, like, you look at it from a wide lens. We were getting money back, and as soon as Biden getting in office, money was getting taken away. Like, that should say something. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Kamala ain't gonna be no better, y'all. She's in the same party, in the same position. And y'all are about to vote for her, like, oh, because she's a black woman president. Like,
she's not black.
See, I want you to say that. That's why I said I want you to say that.
This woman not only adopted white Jewish kids, she's married to a white Jew. Her parents are Jamaican and Asian. And I think I heard Judge Joe Brown speaking to Kwame Brown uh about like, bro, she's not black. She's not black.
Well,
And it's
yeah, I mean,
crazy. Run running along with this, I remember she said in the interview, um, she said in the interview said, we're not gonna do something that only specifically benefits black people. But then in a vice presidential debate, she said something that only specifically benefits um people of Israel that's coming here to America and illegal immigrants. I'm like, well, I'll be damned.
man, she ain't shit.
But that's the point of people. And please, YouTube, don't do nothing else. We just having a simple conversation. I don't hate nobody. We don't hate nobody. But it's oddly convenient when it's conversations about doing something that benefits black people. There's nothing that can be done, or if something just benefits us, then it's a problem. But other people get votes and legislation passed for them. Like, it's a pattern here.
I've been telling people for years that our vote didn't matter, and people looked at me like I was stupid. I'm like, bro, do y'all really think our vote matters now? In today's century, it doesn't. We're wasting our time. Like, as Americans, we are wasting our time standing in line, voting for two idiots, bro. Like, we're wasting our time. I don't hate them either, but like how they come across on the screen, the debates I used to watch growing up compared to now, it's just we're wasting our time, bro. We're better off low key just fending for ourselves if these two is gonna be our president.
Honestly, from what you just said, bro, our votes never matter for real. A
They
lot
never
of people want
they
to disguise it as. Oh no, you can go, bro.
Oh yeah, no, no, I'm disagreeing. I'm co-signing. They never did. It never mattered. I don't even know the time when they stopped mattering. I just know they never mattered when I was alive. In my 28 years of life, they yeah, no.
Because if it did matter, we wouldn't have the presidents that we had before. Like, we just wouldn't have. And for people to be scapegoating, like, oh man, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. Like, why do black people always gotta say that they for a country that don't save us? I'm just saying. Let's call a spade a spade. What have this country done and show the black people that we gotta step up for them every time?
Not a damn thing, especially for black people. You look at our history, like really what have our country like what has this country done for us, bro? Y'all brought crack into America. Y'all put liquor stores on every corner. Y'all already put us in a box of poverty. And then you want to sit here and say our vote matter? Like what?
If I'm a continue, if I'm gonna let you continue to piss on me and say that it's rain, I believe you, then I'm stupid. Call it a spade, man. Call it a
Come on.
spade. But I think people don't really care that much, bro. I think we've been conditioned to this far of like people just don't care. Sad to say, but damn, I'm trying to get a picture of us.
The more I look at life, bro, the more I really realize like maybe we should have stayed segregated. Maybe I agree with you on some points of that when you say that shit, bro.
Let's get to it.
Yeah, let's
Let's
really
get
let's
it.
really talk about it, bro. Cause I was my grandma got mad at me for saying that, but I was like, bro, if you think about it, you said you went to school with white people that was calling you out your name, right? Just imagine if you was just going to school with all black people, you wouldn't have to worry about that. You have your own community. We like literally like the more I think about it, the more I'm like, yeah, I'm really not cool with a lot of white people anyway. To say, okay, I need to live with them. I need to. I
I got some cool white compadres. I ain't gonna say that, but because
but like I wouldn't invite them to like a cookout. Like I wouldn't, you know what I mean? Like I'm inviting you. I'm inviting the group chat to a cookout before I invite one of my white friends to a cookout, bro. And if you a white friend that get invited to my cookout, that means like you damn near like was in my family, bro. Like for a minute, you was rocking, like you was there. You like Tommy, you like fucking Tommy. I don't have no Tommies, bro. I don't even know no people like that, nigga. So no, like no, bro. Like I'm cordial with them. I work with them, but as far as like kicking it with them, no.
it's crazy because I had these conversations with people I used to work with at my previous jobs, and I'd be like, you know what? Looking back, like, and because um, we had our communities and stuff in the 20s and 30s and the 40s. They got destroyed, they got bombed. You know, a lot of our places that we did have got destroyed by our counterparts. So not only that, we was conditioned to believe like, oh, being together. I'm not faulting Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. for doing that because we are one people. We are a human race. So I'm not going to discredit him for pushing that. But I'd rather people follow the Malcolm X way than follow Martin Luther King way because it pressured and molded people to think we need to be with them instead of just being within ourselves and doing for ourselves.
I agree. Which is why they don't teach them in school.
There was a bunch of reasons why they don't teach that in school.
Oh yeah,
Like
but that's definitely.
Malcolm X is never taught in school. It's crazy. I have to become an adult to learn about Malcolm X
Mm-hmm.
because like Malcolm X was never only Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, Nat Turner wasn't even taught. Fred Hampton wasn't even taught in school. That's crazy. Just to think that Fred Hampton wasn't even taught in school. He led one of the most powerful black groups you can think of. Like it's crazy. And now I
Yeah.
have kids to grow up in this world. It sucks.
Let me ask you a question.
But no, already.
How
Yeah.
I'm trying to word it because like I plan on having kids. How do you plan on like navigating your kids through education? 'Cause I don't want to say school because I don't think you're gonna put your kids through school.
I'm back and forth with that because I do eventually want to put them in a nice school where I have a relationship with the parents, with the teachers, and obstructing how and what they can learn that's going to not only benefit them in the meantime, but for the future. I don't want to put my kids in school just to become a worker in society for somebody else. If they work for somebody but making great money, I I'm fine with it. But I want them to learn to become self sufficient in doing what they do. And if it is on their own business, it is going to work, for themselves. If it's going to like a trade school or something. But me personally, I want to have that wealth to pass down something to my kids and then have the secondary option of going to school and doing something that will benefit them later on in life. You feel me? Me, I didn't really have a that's kind of I'll say that's kind of my fault, but still I didn't have a direction what I wanted to do in high school. It took me to like a year or two after high school to know what I want to do, even then was still kind of confused. And I don't want my kids to go down that same path. So it was on me to actually like, because from now till I maybe 8 or 9, they still have to learn the basics of reading, writing, math, essential things basic people need to learn. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
but as they get to 9, 10, 11, 12 teenage years, like it's really essential to hold in and mold in what they want to do and how, yeah, what they want to do. And for me, just to guide them there and how to do it. If my son want to be an engineer or want to go to school for like plumbing or anything, like landscape, whatever the case may be, is on me to guide them and probably put you in a situation so you can go to this, you can learn. Or if I want to have my cleaning business up and moving and generating some real money by then, you know, have my son work with me and eventually, signing everything over to him. So this would be his business to once take over. And for my daughters, you know, same thing basically. But education is really important. It's the most important thing. And I know I'm not gonna shit on school in its entirety because in situations people do become successful from school and going to certain schools and getting their degrees and using it in what they need to do. I don't want to send my kids to school and they're not doing what they went to school for because that's a waste of time, waste of money, and just waste of like your prime years figuring out what you want to do. I think a lot of people have been stuck in that situation, especially these days, being in debt over hundreds of thousands of dollars and not doing what they went to school for. And life happens, you know what I'm saying? Like life happens, shit. Life happened, when I was in school, situations happen in life, but you know, it's really about how you bounce back from it for real.
Hell yeah. That was an answer right there. That was an answer right there.
Yeah, but like I said, like it's just about putting the plan in motion and how you go by it and things of that nature. It's not easy, definitely not easy, but because even now, like put them in a daycare, I mean, it's scary because I don't want to trust people that's not family with my kids. Shit, I'll go to jail.
No, that's facts.
No, for real, for real. Because people crazy out here, man.
Man, let's shift
People,
into some
people is
NBA talk real quick.
crazy.
You been watching Bronny? Yeah, yeah.
Let me say this about Barney, man. I ain't see nobody say nothing about Alex Sarr going 0-15 in the game.
Yeah,
And
that
he
nigga
was the
been playing
number
like
two
butt.
pick. He's the number 2 pick in the draft, and I don't hear niggas saying nothing. That's all I'm saying, man. Like we gotta keep the same energy when it comes to shit like this. Like, and
Yeah,
I get it,
Bronny.
everybody want to say it's nepotism. He only got to the leagues. He only got to the league because of LeBron, and well, duh. I ain't mad at him for it.
Shit.
Not at all. And it's not like and I keep having to say this, bro. The nigga was projected a 17th pick before he had his heart attack. Like, what you want him to do? He has to improve, though. I will say that he has to improve his shooting. He has to improve his on the dribble penetration of the basketball. He's an undersized guard, so he definitely has to improve. I'm not saying he doesn't. He definitely has to. I think the coverage has been disgusting on Bronny. It's been disgusting, just to say the least. It's been very disgusting, and we all know why. Because it's been disgusting because he's LeBron's son. So the hate LeBron gets, Bronny is going to get it, and probably worse because he's not LeBron. He's not. He's not going to. He's not 6'8", 250. I would. I would. It'll be different if Bronny was like 6'5". I'll be all right. Nigga got some height on him, but he's 6'1". He got to work with what you got. You feel me? Like nobody cares about that though. Nobody cares about him having to do certain things, and they just want him to produce now. And he's a second round pick. I think people mad because I think people mad because of the fact his contract was guaranteed. Like he got a guaranteed
Yeah,
contract
cause that shit ain't never really happened before.
for a second round pick. No, and so what? Again, whose fault is that? I'm gonna blame the Lakers if anything.
Low key. I was gonna say Bron, but the Lakers ain't gotta
Low
listen to that
key,
nigga for real. It's definitely the Lakers' fault. The
it's
Lakers could be like, nah. Nah, we good, bro. They were trying to please that nigga
ain't
Bron, bro.
nobody gonna do that. I understand if drafted Bronny, but everybody want to please Bron, but you're not building the right team around Bron. Then it's, oh man, Bron don't want to win no more. Well, no, that's just not. It's not true.
I don't know how I feel about that one, but I will say
Now, sometimes I believe it because I just don't know why Bron keep going back to LA. I know LA is a great place to live at, of course. Dog, fuck LA. Rob
yeah.
Palinka is terrible at him. Genie Bus is a terrible, terrible, terrible owner. So it's like, okay, LeBron, you're still going back here. So it's like, oh, okay, nigga. And we see the Olympics, AD and Bron is the best two players on the court. I don't care what nobody say.
Oh my gosh, bro. Bron, that nigga, that nigga Bron, dogging,
AD,
dogging. Ain't
fantastic.
even, dude.
Hey, of that, speaking of this, I'm glad I'm talking to you. Your boy Joel Embiid be looking terrible.
Look, bro, I already said, bro, like I already doubled back and said, look, you were right. Like I fucks with AD. I'm
Me
fucking
and
with
this
AD, bro.
man had an hour-long conversation on FaceTime. I was like, I mean, if you're calling Anthony Davis injury prone, what is Joel Embiid? He's worse than
look,
AD in the injury, if you ask me.
look. I know the
AD never
episode
missed.
somewhere on here. I doubled back.
No, I
I
think we was
said,
on. I think we was on the phone.
was we?
I think we was on the phone. I was like,
Okay.
well, AD never missed 2 years of his career, and yeah, he missed a few playoff games, but AD is a much better playoff player than Joel is, and Joel is just this MVP, most dominant big in the world. I'm like, nah. And you know what happened to Joel? Playing with James Harden. When he started playing with Harden, he started doing that flopping. He started throwing his body and trying to bait for foul. I'm like, Joel never used to have to do all that until Jim Harden got to the Sixers.
Jim
Told y'all
Harden is
James Harden a
crazy.
cancer, bro. He's a cancer. I don't know what his sign is, but he's a cancer.
Oh yeah, I mean, Kawhi Leonard.
What you mean?
Shit, bro. This nigga, man, ops
I think
out,
he. I think he. I think he. I think
gets
he needs to
injured every
retire.
year. You think so?
He got that degenerative. I think he. That's that degenerative knee. His knee is really cooked. That Zaza Pachulia shot he took in 2017, bro. He ain't been right in 7 years, bro.
I'm surprised he won a ring. I mean, I know everybody
I
went
mean,
down that year, but
no,
I'm
Toronto
shocked
had
that
a
he got there.
Toronto had a team full of two-way players, bro. When
True.
I
They had
mean like
Pascal at the time, Fred.
Fred a two-way player, Pascal a two-way player, Marc Gasol two-way player, Serge Ibaka two-way player,
Oh, I forgot
Kyle
about
Lowry a
Marcus.
two-way player,
Yeah.
Danny Green a two-way player, OG Anunoby a two-way player. Like their defense was disgusting, disgustingly good, disgusting. Like on paper, like it's going to be hard to score on somebody. Kyle Lowry might be the weakest link on their defense, and even Kyle Lowry ain't no scrub on defense.
You are right. 100% right.
Yeah. But it's crazy.
Yeah, James Harden is a yeah.
Yeah, cancer, bro. And let me we only discussed Kawhi, not Kawhi. We only discussed. Did we discuss PG and him sign that 212 million?
Yeah, I think so. We could
Let
we
me
could
add
talk
on to
about it
that.
though.
Paul George, you be lying. PG 13, PG 8. Now this nigga dared to get to number 8. That's wild to me. That's wild. But
This nigga think he Kobe, bro.
hey, these niggas really think they mama mentality. That's crazy to me.
Oh no, it's crazy to me. I just shake my head at it because I know Kobe shaking his head at it. Like, so I'm shaking my head
I
for
know
Kobe.
Kobe like I'm like, nigga, you are not me. Quit capping. Quit capping on me like this. Like
Like,
Tatum, stop
why?
capping on me. Booker, stop capping on me. Kyrie, stop capping on me. Yeah. But it's okay. What my dude Young Blue say? They say time heals. I follow this little funny page, NBA page on YouTube Shorts. It got this little meme of Tatum praising the Kobe like he God. And nigga Kobe like, stop speaking on me, bro. You are not me. You don't have my momentum. This is exactly what I be saying. No, you don't.
That nigga, bro, his championship stays in my head rent free. Like the way he was acting, bro, he was gassing. He said, "We did it." That corny ass picture
This
he
nigga
took, like you
took
don't.
KG. He took KG Tom. He took Steph's. And he took Kobe. I'm like, oh,
He took
you're
Angel
one of
Reese
those.
too. He took Angel Reese too. Like nigga. And then the Kobe picture would really set me off because you don't even know the history behind that picture, dog. Like you just took that picture because you seen Kobe taking it, but Kobe wasn't even really happy to win that ring. Like,
I think it has something to do with his parents.
yeah, it was his parents. He was dealing with the case. There's a whole lot of shit going on. I just watched a video on it.
Let me ask you this question. So I'm gonna do my little research about Kobe and him. His father just passed away. I want to say like a few days ago to a week ago. His father passed away. I remember seeing stories about him and his mom selling off his one of his rings to get some money. And I've seen conversations about Kobe, not really fucking with his parents due to his wife. Um, and I didn't see him at the funeral, like nothing about him at all. And it's kind of odd to see like his parents don't get no recognition from his family. Vanessa and them. And I was seeing like, he didn't leave him no money. Nigga, Kobe is worth like $1 billion. So it's kind of funny, like, damn, nigga. I understand you want to blame the wife not throwing because his grandparents and shit. So it's like, why not throw Kobe and his parents a few bills?
Because
Well, I'm also blame. I'm also blame Kobe. I'm also blame Kobe for being a bastard and not, giving his parents no dubs. I mean, I don't
he
know.
did. No, he
It's a
was.
slippery.
No, he was. I just watched a video on it.
Oh,
He
he
was
was.
giving yeah, he was paying his parents rent, buy them a house, car. Yeah. Throughout when after Shaq left, Kobe was doing a lot for his parents, and his dad and mom was not fucking with him. And then like up until like they showed up for the championship, but they didn't come because of Kobe. They came because somebody invited them to come. Yeah, bro. He was doing a lot.
Ah.
Yeah, bro.
And they
Like
was saying
it's
they
pictures and
wasn't fucking
everything.
with him because of. And they were saying they wasn't fucking with him because of Vanessa.
That too, yeah. But they managed to work their differences out with that, and then that's when Kobe started doing stuff with them, like buying them cars. Like he was, I don't, I think Kobe has a sibling. I don't know, but like he was buying them stuff. Like I remember they said that Kobe was paying their rent,
I think he got
bought
a
them a
sister.
house, bought his sister a car, and all that. And they didn't
Now
really show up.
you don't even hear of Kobe's sister. You don't even hear Kobe's sister. Like I didn't even know the nigga had siblings.
Yeah, I mean Kobe was like they was riding Kobe for real. I mean, Kobe being Kobe, he was doing it, but eventually you just get tired of, I guess, taking care of your parents in a sense, especially if they don't fuck with you, and then you think that they fuck with you, but then in reality they really don't. Like they didn't show up for not one of Kobe's like real accomplishments. Like they didn't really show up to any of Kobe's home games. Like yeah, it was a rocky relationship. I wouldn't have left them nothing either if I died. For real, for real. Like you got what I got when I was alive.
Damn,
Now I'm dead.
that kind of sucks. And then you don't really see like the kids have a relationship with them. That kind of sucks. But shit happens.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I just watched a whole video on that because they were talking about that the way he was standing with the trophy and how Jason Tatum was standing and how like it was low key like
Yeah,
disrespectful
that
in a
nigga was
sense.
standing there like, nigga, you got your daddy, man. Your daddy and your son was there, man. Stop acting like you Kobe, you ain't got nobody, bro. I be hating that. Like, stop doing that.
Like Kobe really ain't have nobody and he had everybody. Think about that. Like Kobe had his family and he didn't have his family at the same time. That's wild. That's some wild shit.
Yeah, that's probably why Kobe act the way he did.
That's exactly why he
And
acts the way he did.
and now
Like
you kind of like now you kind of understand a little bit. I used to shit on Kobe bad, like nigga, who are you to be acting like this?
that's exactly why, bro. That's exactly why, man. That's why he switched his number and everything.
For 8 to 24.
Yeah, because he said eight. He was like eight was like Kobe. Like eight, he felt like he was dealing with Kobe problems. while being in the world and also being on the court. And he said when he switched to 24, it's straight Mamba mentality, like basketball,
I
like
mean, yeah, once you go rape charge in Denver, I mean, yeah, you gonna need a rebrand.
yeah. Yeah, that too.
I'm just saying that's a tough rebrand, but that's a rebrand nonetheless.
Yeah, people fucked with it.
No, that's hilarious though. But no, it's not hilarious. But that's not hilarious. But it kind of yeah. Looking at it, it's kind of crazy. I was about to say I'm trying to look up another topic real quick. Hold on.
I can't hear you, bro.
Okay, what about now?
Yes, sir.
All right, Joel, you're a loser. Sorry, technical difficulties. Um, we should have made it. We should have made a ranking list. We're gonna do that for next episode.
What we ranking?
We gonna rank. We're gonna do rankings for this season coming up. Who gonna be the best in their positions? We did it for last season, so I feel like we gotta do it for this season coming up.
Shit, man. I got about 30 more minutes. We can run. We can do it now for real.
See, I can't do it off the dome like that, man.
Uh,
I can't. I can't.
uh.
I can't. I can't. I can't do it off the dome.
I mean,
Actually, you know what?
we could do a rough draft. Cause I mean, bro,
This nigga said a rough
it's
draft.
to be real, bro. It's really too early. So like, either way, we could say our players now, and then when the season start,
Lee,
it could shift.
can you take me the sheets real quick? No, it's just me here. All right. Let me go get some food. I will be right back. All right. I'm about to call you right back, bro.
All right.